to be honest, I'm dreading this section quite a bit. Oh, it's so deep. I think I'm getting emotional now. The water looks like it could be the Caribbean. This is horrible. And officially having hiked the length of the country. Oh, this is horrible. I'm completely wet now. Oh, I can't wait for this to be over.
Hi, my name is Ellie. I'm a long-distance hiker and backpacker. With my rescue dog Otto, I embarked on my biggest adventure yet in spring of 2023, hiking the length of Britain from Scotland to Cornwall. Come join us for days 115 and 116, where we walked from Sennen Cove to Porthcurno, turning the corner at Land's End, and hiked onto Penzance.
This morning we took the bus back to Sennen Cove and I just had a coffee, and now we're on our way on the coast path again to Land's End. It's only about 1.5 miles away now. Otto and I are going to be real jogglers in just a few minutes. So happy and proud that we've made it, but honestly I don't know what to feel. I don't have a lot of emotions yet, probably because it's not the finishing point for us, but just another milestone, although a very big milestone. Maybe because also Land's End is a bit of a weird place with a lot going on, and yeah, just probably a lot of crowds since it's Saturday today. Also one of the reasons why I've decided to finish at Lizard Point, yeah, where it's not too crowded and doesn't feel like an amusement park there. It's still an exciting day and another milestone, so let's go! Getting close! This is it. That's Land's End. Wow! It's so crazy to think about that. If you would just continue on the sea, the next thing you would come across would be North America. That's so unreal. This vastness. Oh. Oh, I think I'm getting emotional now. We did it! JoGLE! Okay, this is really funny. If you know, you know. Tell me in the comments if you know. That's the official signpost up there, and I think it costs about 10 quid to get your photo taken. I think it's a bit crazy that you have to pay for it, but still, since we've hiked over 1600 miles, I'm going to do that. And they sent the photo to an address you gave them. And that's going to be a great surprise for my parents. They will be so happy to get this in the mail, a picture of Otto and me from Land's End. We did it! Yeah, it is a bit of a strange place, Land's End. We're officially jogglers and officially having hiked the length of the country from end to end. And yeah, that's already such a massive achievement. It's it's really crazy, and also now a bit hard not to get emotional. We just left Land's End and we have only a short walk today left. I think maybe about 5 miles, 5 to 6 miles to get to Porthcurno, and I'm going to a campsite there. So yeah, this is the plan. We didn't do much hiking yet, and it's already 1 p.m. but we'll start now. We have now turned the corner at Land's End, and now we're officially in South Cornwall and on the south coast. This part is again so stunning with all the beautiful coves and beaches. I really love it. There is a very good and cute little cafe there, and I'm going to get something. We just had a little break at the Porthcurno Cove cafe, which is really nice. They have vegan options as well, and ice cream and coffee, iced coffee. And now we're on our last bit for today. It's only about 2 miles, I think, to get to Porthcurno and then to the campsite. Yeah, really happy, even though it was only a short day. It's really hot again, and yeah, with the bus ride and everything and waiting in line, it just was a bit of a longer day too. So yeah, really ready for some rest. Again, a little bit of scrambling. That's also going to be the theme for tomorrow. Look at how stunning it is. The water looks like it could be the Caribbean. This is so beautiful. Look at this. You can't really see it, but this is the famous Minack Theatre. I think we'll see it better from the other side later. But this is probably one of the most stunning locations for a theatre in the world, or at least in the UK. It was a cliff-top garden at first, and then the woman who owned it, Rowena Cade, with her garden, I think, slowly built a real theatre, like into the cliffs. And look at that, it's so stunning. And I think it started in the 1930s. And there are still shows on every year, and probably tonight too, because it's Saturday. These are probably one of the most beautiful beaches in Cornwall. The water is so clear and turquoise, and the almost white sand. It's incredibly beautiful. We are almost at the campsite now in Treen, and I'm really happy that I can set up the tent there. It was a bit tough today, the stretch from Land's End to Porthcurno, because there are so many people, and yeah, sadly there's a lot of litter just left on the footpath too, and toilet paper and soda cans. Yeah, it's really sad to see such a beautiful stretch of the coastline being, yeah, full of rubbish. So yeah, I don't know, it's really sad. Really ready for a rest and some peace and quiet. We've made it to the dream campsite, and yeah, I pitched the tent, I took a shower, and I did some editing, and yeah, we just rested for the rest of the afternoon. I'm gonna make dinner. I bought a cider from the campsite shop and some crisps, and we'll see you tomorrow. This over there in the cliffs, that's the Minack Theater, so you can see it again from this side. Good morning! We just set off from the campsite, and to be honest, it wasn't a great night because there were, I mean, yeah, it's normal, it's bank holiday weekend, but there were so many people, and yeah, just people deciding to use the tumble dryer at 11 p.m. and then again from 5:30. So I didn't get the best night's sleep, but yeah, it was okay. I think today's the last harder section for us until we get to the lizard, and to be honest, I'm dreading the section quite a bit. Yeah, it's quite challenging because if I remember correctly, there are a lot of like boulders and yeah, steep drops, and just you go over rocks all the time, so it's a bit more technical. And with Otto, I think I have to lift him over quite a few times, and since it rained last night, there are also sections that are very muddy. I hope it's not too wet underfoot. I don't know. I can still remember doing that section last time, and it was so tough and so hard. I was so done in the end. At least now I know what to expect, but it's very beautiful. There are beautiful beaches on that stretch. We are aiming for Penzance today, and going to a campsite there, and then there's only 2 days left until we hopefully get to the lizard. I'm really excited for today, so let's go! Look at this beautiful cove down there. That's Penworth Cove, and I don't think it can get any more picturesque than this. It's really a bit slow going because it's either a bit overgrown and hard to get through, or it's a bit rocky. But there's a silver lining, because once I get to La Morna, which is probably another 1.5 hours at least, but once I'm there, I'm going to get a coffee because there's a little cafe. Luckily, this is only a short section. This is one of the notorious sections on this stretch. Okay. Oh, it's so deep. Oh, this is horrible. This is our first real glimpse of the lizard over there. This is the last few hundred meters until we get to Lamorna Cove, and we have to scramble over this bit, but then the cove is just behind in there. Oh, and now it starts to rain. We've made it. We just finished the hard bit. Time for coffee and lunch. Oh, I'm so happy. This is Lamorna Cove. I just had breakfast and lunch in one, and now we are just setting off for our last, a bit trickier miles. And another tricky section. Oh, it's wet now too. Oh, I can't wait for this to be over. Oh wow, this is horrible. This is so hard, and it's so wet and slippery and steep. Oh, we made it. Look at how cute this is with the harbor down there. It's a bit of road walking, but at least it's easy going. It's so wet now. Oh. Oh, it's still raining, and I think I'm completely wet now. My rain jacket, my backpack. Oh. And now I even have to set up the tent in the rain. Oh, everything's gonna be so damp. Oh, I hate it. We made it to the campsite, but it was a pretty tough day. I don't know, the stretch between Porthcurno and Newland is, yeah, it's just not my favorite stretch. It's either really steep and boggy and rocky, or it's road walking to Penzance and yeah, around Penzance. And then it started raining, not really heavily, but over time everything got soaked and wet, and then I had to set up the tent in the rain. Then I hope tomorrow is a bit drier, and then we start our last stretch towards the lizard. See you tomorrow.